Hello guys, Happy New Year and welcome to my channel. I am Once Upon an Angel and this is my TBR for the TBR Takedown and Bout of Books 15.0. Hi guys, my name is Chloe and for 2015 I didn't read half as many books as I wanted to. I wanted to get through so much more but I just didn't have the time with my AP classes, and now that I'm only taking one AP class instead of two, though I am taking a dual enrollment class, I want to get through a lot more books in 2016. And even though I do still have hard classes, I want to get through so much more. And I thought an excellent way to do that is to participate in a lot of Read-a-Thons. Little Book Owl made a video about Read-a-Thons happening in 2016, and I genuinely did not realize that there were so many. So I decided that I would participate in two. River! Hold on. Ah! I apologize for that. Whew, okay, my cat was being really weird. Also, sorry if the camera angle's funny now. I just kind of situated it. So I thought I would show you guys the books I will be reading for Bout of Books 15.0 and hashtag TBR Takedown 3.0. I would like to mention that I have not participated in either of these read-a-thons before, as I knew one of them existed, but the other one I had no idea. So let's get on with the books. Now I will say that I start back school on Tuesday the 5th, and we all know what happened during the Booktube-a-thon when school started during that week. However, I'm hoping to resolve that and just buckle down and read a lot of books. So without further ado, let's get started. So a book that does not pertain to any of the challenges, but a book I will probably still be reading on Monday is Winter by Marissa Meyer. I have been reading this book for about a week and a half now, and I'm only about 200 pages in. I'm really loving it though, but the size of it, for some reason, I normally love big books. I normally love them a lot. River! I normally love big books, but for some reason the size of this is just daunting. Every time I sit down and read it, I love it. I just haven't sat down and finished it. And it's due back at the library the 7th, I believe. So I really need to just sit down and read this, as I have about 600 pages left. And then another book I might still be reading, though I'm hoping to finish this weekend, is Speaker for the Dead by Orson Scott Card. One of my teachers actually lent me this book about 4 months ago, I want to say. And I'm halfway through it and I was enjoying it, but there was this plot twist that happened, and there are these two characters that think they're going to get married, and they might have the same dad, but they don't know it because of deception and stuff, and it just got weird, and I put it down, and I really need to finish this because school starts back and I want to give it back to my teacher, whom I love very much. So, you know. And finally, now on to the challenges. Now, I do not believe that Bout of Books has challenges other than the video challenges. Hopefully she settles down. I do not believe that Bout of Books has challenges other than the video challenges, which I will be trying to do some of them. I probably won't get to all of them because of school, but one can hope. TBR Takedown does have some challenges, and I wanted to complete them because you know, why not? It's 2016. Let's take down some challenges. It sounds really weird. River! We're just going to have to ignore my cat in the background. I apologize. So, the first challenge is to read a book from your most recent book haul. Now, I haven't been active on the internet. I don't think I've posted a video since July. I am terribly sorry about that. I actually filmed like a couple things over the last 6 months, but I am either delirious in them, or they make no sense, or it's a terrible angle, or I'm delirious. So we're just gonna say fresh start in 2016. However, with that being said, I don't really buy books in bulk. I tend to just buy one or two here or there. I have limited amount of space on my bookshelves, and I'm a junior in high school, so it's not like I have a ton of money. So the last book I purchased, and I will be trying to read, is this gorgeous bind-up. Really, River? Okay, we're just going to continue on. Is this gorgeous bind-up I got from a used bookstore of A Study in Scarlet and the Hound of the Baskervilles by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I have read a lot of Sherlock spin-offs, or just Sherlock retellings, but I haven't read the originals yet. I have flicked through this, so I know there are illustrations, and this book is just gorgeous. Again, I apologize if the video looks a bit different. I had to change SD cards because everything is against me today. This is what happens every time I sit down and film. So the second challenge is to read a book that has been on your TBR shelf for over a year. Now, as I said, I don't buy very many books. However, I am a library person. I go to my library and I go crazy. My mom has had to put like restrictions on how many books I can get before. It's just, I love my library. So I took this one as not one that's been on my actual shelf. River, please don't jump up there. I have tailored this challenge to be a book that I have personally wanted to read for over a year. And this book is actually acting for a couple challenges, and that book would be This Shattered World by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This book is gorgeous. I read the first installment of this series earlier this year. I read it in one night. I stayed up until about 5:30 in the morning. It was gorgeous and amazing, and all the adjectives, it was so good. And I've been wanting to read this. And I say over, I know I just said I read the first one about 6 months ago, but I've been wanting to read this ever since it came out because this cover just intrigued me to no end. I was like, it's gorgeous, hello, oh my goodness. So yes, I'm reading this book, and it does count for a couple other challenges, but we'll get there. Challenge number 3 is to read a book outside your comfort zone, and for this one I went for a new author and a slightly different story, and you'll see what I mean in a second. So the book I decided to go with is Frosted Kisses by Heather Hepler. Now, this is a book I got from my library on a whim. The cover is adorable. It's really short. I thought, hey, this is a perfect book to get through during the winter season as I'm coming out of a reading slump. However, I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but it looks really cute. So the next challenge is to complete a series or read a sequel in a series. And for this challenge, I'm going to be reading Beastly Bones by William Ritter. Now, I read Jacoby, which is the first book in its duology. I believe it's a duology, about 2 weeks ago, and I gave it like 3.5 stars. It was okay. It read more like a Sherlock fan fiction than like an original novel. I had some issues with it. There was promise there, it just wasn't amazing. However, I already checked out the sequel, and the sequel is shorter. I believe it's a sequel or a companion novel, either way. And it's short. It was pretty easy to get through, Jacoby was, so I thought, hey, why not? I'll just go ahead and finish it and see if it gets any better, because I was told it does get better. So, yes. And the next challenge is to read a fire-colored book, because it's 2016, and apparently that's the colors of this year. I don't know how that works. Yay. Okay. Well, for this challenge, you're supposed to read a book that has like pinks and oranges in it. So, both of these count. However, I was going to count this one towards it. So, but either one of these works. So, as long as I read at least one. And then the last challenge is to read a non-novel item, such as a novella, a short story, etc. And in my case, it's going to be a non-fiction book. And that is... dun, da, da. This is a Doctor Who The Essential Guide, and it's a 50th anniversary edition, I believe, hence the big 50. I apologize if the angle has changed yet again, because again, I filled up an SD card. It was only a gig, but still, and now I'm talking really fast because I just want to end this video. So, yes, I'm going to be reading this to complete the 7th challenge for TBR Takedown. I love these kinds of books. Okay, so those are all the books I hope to read for this week. Yeah, I don't know what to say now because I've just been interrupted so many times. Like, this video doesn't want to actually get filmed. These are the 5 definite books I want to be reading this week and complete, and also 2 that I may still be reading during the week. So that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video despite all of its interruptions, the possible weird lighting, my experimental makeup. It's been a wacky video. Happy New Year, guys, and I will see you later. Bye!